Happy New Year, everybody. It's 2020. Now I just have a huge mess on my floor. Hey everybody, welcome back to Morning Coffee. It is my 2020 resolution series. This special 8-part series will run on my channel throughout January. Each video is going to tackle a specific goal or resolution that people tend to set at New Year's. And we are going to talk all about how you can actually make those goals happen in 2020. Not just set your goals, but actually make them happen. I'm excited to have you here for the resolution series. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to Morning Coffee. We have finally reached the end of our 2020 resolution series. Whew. Doing a series is a lot of work, y'all. I'm not sure I quite understood how much until I started. But I'm the kind of gal that finishes what she starts and does what she says she's going to do. So we have reached the 8th and last video in the 2020 resolution series. This channel is all about organization, goal-getting, productivity, and personal growth, and this series is designed to help you get all of the resources you need to crush your goals in 2020. I have already shared videos in this series about health, money, organization, relationships, travel, and many more. I am going to link the playlist here in the card and also down below so you don't miss a single video in the series. When you envision what a great 2020 would look like for you, when you really sit back and think of it, I bet there's some emotions that kind of come to the surface for you. You start understanding what maybe you want to feel like in 2020. Maybe you want to feel calm. Maybe you want to feel really happy. Maybe you want to feel really motivated. All of those feelings come from a place of stability and happiness and contentment within your life. It makes you feel confident, in another word. Confidence is what allows you to feel contented in the moment, happy with what you have, as well as really happy about where you are going and what you are working towards in your life. Confidence is what gives you the courage to try new things. It's what gives you the permission to say no to things that aren't for you. It's what allows you to stand up for your beliefs and allows you to take the steps moving forward towards the person that you want to become. Confidence is huge. If you're going to want to achieve your goals in 2020, you're going to want to cultivate those feelings inside yourself. So let's talk about some of the ways that you can get more confident this year. Since confidence is a feeling or an emotion that comes from within, it is going to be different for every single person. What makes me feel confident may not be what makes you feel confident. What I'm going to share today is just a bunch of tips and resources that you can use. Find your favorites, find the ones that work for you, and use those. Don't try to apply the formula of what works for someone else because we are all different. And this is all about you personally feeling good about yourself, not what others think about you or what you think you should do to look confident to other people. I hope that makes sense. In order to feel confident, we have to feel like we have the energy inside us to be our best selves every day. If you are tired, if you are run down, it's only going to be that much harder to be the people that we want to be. And your life is hard enough. Don't make it any harder. Provide yourself with the energy that you need so you can show up as the person that you want to be. You need to get a handle on the things that give you energy and the things that detract from your energy this year if you'd like to kick all your goals. What you should do is take out a piece of paper. Go ahead, just grab any piece of paper or a note on your phone, and you need to brainstorm 5 things in your life that drain your energy. Maybe it's not getting enough sleep. Maybe it's your sister's drama. Maybe it's a job that is way too stressful or spending too much time with a negative friend. Whatever in your life seems to make you feel emotionally exhausted, write it down on this list. Try to get to at least 5, but if that doesn't cover everything, include it. Again, just think about the biggest stressors in your life, the things that really detract from you having the energy to go after your best life. After you've made your list, brainstorm ideas on how you can combat these challenges. Can you implement an earlier bedtime? Can you limit your interactions with your sister? Can you get a new job? Can you, spend less time with a friend who is negative? Or can you help your conversations steer towards more positive topics? Think about these challenges, the ones that are personal to you, and understanding that you need to protect your energy, figure out how you can kind of combat them on a daily basis. Next, on that same piece of paper, write down 5 things that restore your energy. 5 things that you do that make you feel happy and rested and content, make you feel like you have a full cup and recharged batteries. So for me, I'm the kind of person that recharges their batteries alone at home. I am extroverted, but I am also a homebody. So me spending time alone at home is really what allows me to kind of fully relax, rest, and build up all of my energy for the next time that I need to be obviously out in the world and being a human. So for me, I have to try to make sure that during the week or, in a set of weeks or in a month or whatever, that I have plenty of time home alone to recharge my batteries. I know about myself that I get really anxious and unhappy and crabby if I am not home for an extended period of time over a certain number of days. It just makes me feel like I'm getting behind. It makes me feel like I don't have any time to myself, no way to kind of fill up my soul. So that's something that I know about myself. Using this piece of paper to get this exercise down is going to help you understand what that looks like and what that means for you. What can you do to restore your energy? It could look like yoga. It could look like taking the dog for a walk. It could be having a coffee date with your friend or a date night with your husband. What are the things that you enjoy doing most that make you feel replenished? Figure out how you can do those things on a regular basis so that you can keep your energy up. Next, we're going to talk about maybe one of the most obvious forms of confidence that you're probably used to in yourself and in other people, which is how you present yourself, how you look. Once you feel like you are on an even and stable playing field with your energy level, you're rested, you're ready, it's all about how you're going to put yourself together so that you can put your best foot forward when you go out into the world. What makes you feel good about the way that you look is entirely personal to you. I'm not here to say that you have to dress a certain way or do your hair and makeup a certain way to feel confident. I can't define what confidence looks like to you. You have to define that for yourself. Rachel Hollis is one of my favorite authors, and in her book, Girl, Stop Apologizing, she talks about this. She says, confidence comes from you liking the way that you look, not from you looking any certain way. I would highly recommend this book if this is sort of a topic that you want to delve into further. I will link it down below for you. But again, that's Rachel Hollis, Girl, Stop Apologizing. She talks about it again in the book when she says, the point is not that you replicate someone else's ideal. The point is that you figure out your own. Gaining confidence from your appearance isn't about having a particular style. Gaining confidence from the way you look is about defining a personal style. If you'd like some resources on how to kind of cultivate a wardrobe that makes you feel really good about yourself, I am going to link you to 2 videos by YouTuber Michelle B. In the first video, she gives you some guiding questions you can ask yourself when evaluating your wardrobe. Questions that you can ask when you're looking at all the clothes that you currently have, as well as when you're in the store evaluating whether or not you're going to be buying another item. In a second video, she talks about defining 2 key words for your wardrobe. Again, with the same idea of defining what you want your style to look like so you make sure you're curating your wardrobe according to those words. So for example, my 2 words that I chose were polished and vibrant. These are like aspirational words, right? So it doesn't maybe necessarily describe everything that's in my closet now, but as I work on my wardrobe, these are the 2 words that are going to help me decide how I want my closet to look. So if I'm in my closet and I'm getting ready to declutter, I can literally look at it, each item and go, Is this polished? Is this vibrant? And if it's not either of those things, that's a really good indicator that it should leave my closet. And then on the other hand, when I'm at the store or I'm online and I'm shopping, I can be asking myself, is this item make me look polished? Will this item make me look vibrant? And if the answer to either or both of those questions are no, it should give me a little bit of a stop sign to like, maybe you shouldn't buy this. Let's see if we can find something else that fits your style more. I've also started keeping a list of types of clothing items that I tend to gravitate towards often. We all know that of all of the clothing in our closets, we gravitate to the same couple of items, right? So I've started to take note of the items that I tend to reach for often, and I've actually made like a physical list in my phone of these things. So for example, I really love kimonos like this one. I really like dusters. I really like statement necklaces and cute earrings. So I've made a list of all of the items that I tend to go for a lot. So that helps me when I'm feeling like I need to shake up my wardrobe a little bit. I already have a list of the types of items I wear a lot so that I can focus my money in on buying those things that I know I will actually want to wear and use. So keep a list in your phone or in your planner of items that you find yourself wearing often. Maybe you really love comfortable t-shirts. Maybe you really love skinny jeans. Maybe you really love low-heeled booties. Whatever it is, and again, you decide what that is. I'm not telling you what you have to wear, okay? That's up to you. Take notice of the things you really love to wear and really make you feel good so that you can spend your money there and not waste it on items you're never going to use. You'll feel so much better about your wardrobe and how you look in it when you have a bunch of items you love instead of a huge closet full of stuff that you kind of like or could maybe wear again one day. Other than the clothes you wear, how you do your hair and your makeup every day affects how you're going to feel about yourself. In a recent video on how to get out the door faster, I recommended that you have a go-to hair and makeup routine for whatever you have going on in your life at a daily basis so that you can get ready efficiently and not have to take and spend a whole bunch of time in the morning trying to figure out what to do, if you should do it, or attempting things that maybe aren't right for you. Like, I would love to have a Victoria's Secret model hairstyle and makeup routine every day, but I don't have time for that, nor do I want to make time for that. So it's really important that you find a routine that works for you, that you can do quickly and makes you feel good, but doesn't waste all your time in the morning. I'm going to link that video up in the cards and down below so you can check that one out. Again, this isn't about looking great for other people. This is about the routine that makes you feel good about yourself. So now we've talked about a couple of the things that you can do so that you can build up confidence in your life. But I did want to stop and touch on kind of the thing that's going to get in your way, right? Confidence always gets taken down by self-doubt. We tend to doubt ourselves in so many different areas of our lives, and that is what keeps us from feeling confident. So I'm going to touch on a few things that you can try to help kind of combat self-doubt and help you feel better about yourself. We tend to feel self-doubt when we are trying to do something we don't believe that we're capable of. They call this like imposter syndrome, but you're kind of like, I don't feel like I'm an expert at this. Maybe it's something new. Maybe it is something you've been at for a while, but you're looking at other people who have done it for way longer and you're thinking, oh my gosh, like I'm nowhere near as good as they are. I could never be what they are. Why do I think I can do this? Who am I to think that I can do this? Brendan Burchard has a really great quote on this. He says, self-doubt is a signal to learn more and to improve, not a reason to quit. So what he's saying here is that a simple solution to deal with self-doubt is to take action, to learn more about the thing that you're trying to do, or to practice it more often so that you get more confident. If you're doubting your abilities as a public speaker, for example, you should read books or take a course or watch a video about being a more confident speaker, as well as practice speaking more often. Rachel Hollis talks about this in her book, Girl Stop Apologizing Again, where she says, the irony, of course, is that the thing that you're attempting to take on might be the exact thing that proves your misconceptions wrong. So in other words, how are you supposed to prove to yourself that you actually are a speaker if you never speak? The key to believing in your abilities and feeling confident in your abilities is to take the actions to prove to yourself that you actually are capable. Anything that you want to do in your life, if you don't feel like you're ready for it, prepare yourself by learning more or practicing more. Doing those things, taking those tiny little steps and getting sort of those small little wins along the way is what's going to help you build more confidence. We also tend to feel self-doubt when we are participating in something that doesn't align with our values. When you are taking part in something that just doesn't feel right to you, you start to get that like icky feeling in your chest. You start to feel guilt and you start to feel shame. And guilt and shame are certainly not confident emotions that you want to be feeling in 2020. In order to kind of help combat this, you need to have a good understanding of what your personal values actually are. YouTuber Lavendare has a really great video on defining your personal values. I'm going to link that up in the card and down below so that you can watch that. But essentially, it's giving you the kind of clarity in your mind of how you want to be living your life. So for example, if one of my values is female empowerment, if one of my values is supporting other women, cheering other women on instead of criticizing them, if I'm with a coworker and we're talking behind the back of somebody else, another woman, about maybe how she looks or something like that, that's going to give me that gross feeling of, ugh, I really shouldn't be doing this. This isn't what I believe in. I believe in supporting women first. Then it's kind of giving me that nudge like, hey girl, this doesn't align. You need to back it up and move on from this. This doesn't support the life you're trying to create. This isn't going to make you feel better about yourself. You just need to stop now. You start to define what your beliefs are. You can start aligning your life to be compatible with those beliefs. And when you start living according to your beliefs, you start to feel better about who you are and how you are living your life. Being true to yourself is the best way to gain more confidence in 2020. I hope all of these tips were super helpful to you. I hope you found some good insights on how you can make yourself feel more confident in 2020 so you can go after all of the goals that you want to achieve this year. Thank you so very much for watching all of my 2020 resolution series videos. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. That is the best way to support us and what we do here. I am going to be sharing a ton of new fresh content in February, including plans with me and book reviews and a pantry tour, and you definitely don't want to miss it. Subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our videos on how to turn your to-do list into your dream life. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a really great day.